Well, let's talk about these juices.
Okay.
Dallas Mavericks, as I'm sure you know, defeated Miami Heat.
Yeah, I remember that time.
Well, yeah, very well. With James, Bosh, and Wade. How did that feeling compare to the sale of broadcast.com?
Okay, so in one case, I don't know if you guys know what broadcast.com did, but that's how I made all the money. That's what made me rich as fuck, and it was a great day. So way back when, it's been 20 years now, I went to Indiana University in Bloomington, Indiana, was a big basketball fan, and was such a big basketball fan that when I went down to Dallas, Texas, we would have people, we would sit in front of a phone that had a speakerphone, and somebody in Bloomington, Indiana, where the school was located, would put a speakerphone next to a radio. And we would sit around and drink beers and listen to the game. And this is when the internet was first starting to happen, and we're like, there's got to be a better way. And I had sold recently, prior to that, a networking company. So that's my first company was connecting PCs together into networks, and we became one of the largest systems integrators for local and wide area networks in the US. And so I took a chunk of that and I said, okay, I'm going to figure out how to take audio and put it over this new thing called the internet. And so we started a company called AudioNet, and we were one of the first, if not the first, to really start streaming audio over the net and doing it worldwide. And we became the largest at the time, and we went from being called AudioNet to being called Broadcast.com, went public on the US stock market, and then got bought for $5.7 billion. And I have to say, as much fun as it was winning an NBA championship, that day was more fun.
Well, let's talk about the NBA more seriously. Do you think the league is suffering from the recent changes in salary caps and budgets?
No, we'll be fine. I mean, it's not like Premier League and everything here where it's unlimited. The salary cap kind of puts constraints on us, so we can't just spend money, on an unlimited basis. So it makes it harder. It makes it more of an intellectual challenge to try to figure out the game theory of running a team. But I think from a fan perspective, from a business perspective, while the Mavericks aren't doing as well as we have historically, the NBA itself is doing great.
But the Warriors have now built a super team. Do you not think that's damaging for everyone else?
No. A super team is only one sprained ankle away from being a shithole team. It's just, and sorry if I curse too much, it's just a bad habit. But it's just, I mean, look, there's been other teams that were built as super teams, and you've seen it here at football too, right? And then somebody gets hurt or somebody ages, and it's just not as good as it used to be. So there's nothing assured. The Warriors thought they were going to win last year and didn't. They were up 3-1 and blew the lead, so you just never know.